Hello everyone, Daria here, and welcome to episode number 58 of the Slow Russian Language Podcast. The first day of September is coming, and in Russia it's a big holiday. Big holiday for parents because finally their children start a school year. So I thought it would be a good timing to talk about school in Russia. Many of my students want to move to Russia one day, and some of them have children, so many people are interested in this subject. As usual, first I will read the text in Russian, slowly, and after that we'll translate it sentence by sentence in English. Don't forget that you can find the full text in the show notes. Just tap on your screen and you will see the text. Okay, now let's start reading. Школьное образование в России состоит из начального, среднего и высшего. Сегодня мы поговорим о начальной школе. Она длится 4 года. Дети идут в первый класс в возрасте 6-7 лет. Задача начальной школы – дать минимальный базовый набор знаний. Чтение, письмо, элементарная математика. Кроме того, дети занимаются музыкой, физкультурой, рисованием. Во втором классе дети начинают учить иностранный язык. Обычно это английский, иногда немецкий или французский. У каждого класса есть свой учитель, который ведет почти все предметы. Количество уроков обычно не больше 4-5 в день. Обучение в школе в России бесплатное для всех. Родителям нужно купить только учебники. That was it for the text. Now let's try to read it again and translate it. The first sentence. School education in Russia consists of elementary, middle, and high school. Школьное образование в России состоит из начального, среднего и высшего. First you hear the adjective школьный. Probably you know the word school, школа. So we have the adjective школьный. Or like here, образование, education, is школьное образование, school education. And it consists of 3 steps. Elementary school, in Russian it's начальная школа. Pay attention that we don't say, like in English, элементарная школа, elementary school. The word начальный comes from to begin, to start, or the beginning, начало, начинать, начать, and the adjective is начальный. So it's more like beginning school, начальная школа, but it means elementary school, of course. The next sentence. Today we're going to talk about the elementary school. Сегодня мы поговорим о начальной школе. This construction we are going to talk is мы поговорим. Actually, here you could say мы будем говорить. So both are working fine here. We are going to talk about something. Мы поговорим or мы будем говорить о начальной школе. The next sentence. It lasts for 4 years. Она длится 4 года. The verb to last, meaning some period of time, in Russian is длится. For example, the movie lasts for 2 hours. Фильм длится 2 часа. And the elementary school lasts 4 years. Она длится 4 года. The next one. Kids go to the first grade at the age of 6 or 7. Дети идут в первый класс в возрасте 6-7 лет. So the first grade is первый класс, and another expression is в возрасте, at the age of something, like here 6 or 7. В возрасте 6 лет. Pay attention that you use genitive case here. В возрасте 6 лет or 7 лет. Don't ask why, please, because it's just how it is. Genitive case ending here. Okay, the next sentence. The main task of elementary school is to provide the minimum basic set of knowledge. Reading, writing, elementary math. Задача начальной школы – дать минимальный базовый набор знаний. Чтение, письмо, элементарная математика. So the word task is задача in Russian, задача. So their task is to provide a minimum and basic set of knowledge. Минимальный базовый набор знаний. The word набор can be set, kit, for example, toolkit or tools kit, I'm not sure. Набор инструментов. Or like here, knowledge set, knowledge kit. I doubt that you can say that, but I guess you know what I mean. So all these adjectives, basic, minimal, are same in Russian. Минимальный and базовый, basic. And what is that basic knowledge? Reading, writing, and elementary math. Чтение, it's a noun for the verb to read. Читать, чтение. Then we have writing. In Russian it's an interesting word, письмо, because письмо is a letter. I mean, it's a piece of paper and you write something on it. It's a letter, письмо. For example, to write a letter, написать письмо. But also it means the ability to write in general. So if someone can write, it means that he knows writing. Он знает письмо. Он может писать. And elementary math. Элементарная математика. The next sentence. In addition, children are engaged in music, physical education, and drawing. Кроме того, дети занимаются музыкой, физкультурой, рисованием. The word besides that or in addition in Russian is кроме того. So it means besides reading, writing, and math, they do music, drawing. Кроме того, дети занимаются музыкой, физкультурой, рисованием. The word физкультура is short for физическая культура. So it's kind of physical culture, not physical education in Russian. And to be short, we say физкультура, or even shorter, физра. Actually, everyone says физра in everyday life. For example, are you going to PE? Ты идешь на физру. Or maybe physical education is at 5. Физра будет в 5 часов. Okay, the next sentence. In the second grade, children start to learn a foreign language. Во втором классе дети начинают учить иностранный язык. In some schools, it's from the first grade, but in general, throughout the whole Russia, children start in the second grade. Во втором классе. The next sentence. Usually it's English, and sometimes it's German or French. Обычно это английский, иногда немецкий или французский. So English, German, and French. Pay attention that in Russian, it's just like in English. We don't necessarily say английский язык, the English language, or the German language, or the French language. It's enough to say английский, немецкий, французский. And everyone understands that we mean the language here. Okay, and about the languages, usually one language is a must in a school, and there can be 2 or 3 extra languages. For example, I studied English starting the very first year of my school, from the first grade, and in 5th grade, they added German. I could choose French or Spanish too, but I kind of was fond of Germany in that period of time, so I chose German. And in 10th grade, there was a possibility to choose something else, but I preferred history and literature. Some people chose some third language. I'm not one of them anyway, but there is a possibility to learn several languages. Okay, the next sentence. Each class has its own teacher who teaches almost all the subjects. У каждого класса есть свой учитель, который ведет почти все предметы. You hear the verb вести. Учитель ведет. It's a synonym of преподавать, meaning to teach. For example, to teach math. Вести математику, or вести литературу. Or maybe she teaches the Russian language. Она ведет русский язык. Usually we use this verb speaking about school or university, some place where there is a group of students and there is a teacher. If it's more general, if it's wider, meaning kind of in general, she teaches history. We don't know where, we don't know who the students are. So here we say она преподает историю. But in school we say она ведет историю. She teaches history. So in elementary school, there are several classes. And by class, I mean a group of children, maybe 25, 30 kids. And there are 4 classes. Each class has one teacher who teaches almost all the subjects, except, music, physical education, some special classes. The rest, like literature, history, the Russian language, usually it's one teacher. And the next sentence. The amount of lessons per day is no more than 4-5. Количество уроков обычно не больше 4-5 в день. So lesson in Russian is урок, and the amount of lessons количество уроков, and usually it's 4 or 5 per day. 4-5 в день. And the last part. School education in Russia is free for everyone. Обучение в школе в России бесплатное для всех. Actually, it's not true because there are some schools that are free and some private schools, some special schools that can be very, very expensive. Usually they collect money for some renovations or some school activities, something like that. So a couple of thousands rubles per month is a normal thing. And the last sentence. Parents have to buy only textbooks. Родителям нужно купить только учебники. This нужно might be pretty confusing to some people because you can translate it as I need to do something. Мне нужно сделать что-то. Or you can translate it as I have to do something. So I don't need it personally, but I have to do it. In Russian it's the same. Нужно. Нужно купить учебники. Have to buy textbooks. Meaning that the school doesn't provide free textbooks. Parents buy them. Нужно купить учебники. That was it for the translation, and now let's read this text a little bit faster than the previous time. Listen carefully. Школьное образование в России состоит из начального, среднего и высшего. Сегодня мы поговорим о начальной школе. Она длится 4 года. Дети идут в первый класс в возрасте 6-7 лет. Задача начальной школы – дать минимальный базовый набор знаний. Чтение, письмо, элементарная математика. Кроме того, дети занимаются музыкой, физкультурой, рисованием. Во 2 классе дети начинают учить иностранный язык. Обычно это английский, иногда немецкий или французский. У каждого класса есть свой учитель, который ведет почти все предметы. Количество уроков обычно не больше 4-5 в день. Обучение в школе в России бесплатное для всех. Родителям нужно купить только учебники. And that was it for the text. I hope you enjoyed. And before I say goodbye, I want to make a couple of announcements. Last year, and I know it's terribly long ago, I promised to start a membership program because many listeners complain about the lack of audio materials. So finally, next month, in September, we open our Real Russian Club membership program. I will talk more about it next time, but today I can say that it will cost $15 per month, and you will get access to the library, and you'll receive 4 or 5 extra episodes of the Slow Russian podcast. There will be slow reading, there will be Russian songs, movie dialogues, all that stuff. Again, next time I will explain how to join and what to do, but for today, just so you know that finally it's coming, finally, 1 year later. Also, don't forget that you can join my free email course and receive more Russian language lessons right to your inbox. Go to realrussianclub.com/subscribe. And for today, I guess that's it. Thank you very much for listening, and I hope to see you in the next episode of the Slow Russian Language Podcast. Bye-bye!